Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Crypto Mark. Let's dive into some Cardano talk. I hope everyone is doing well. As we hit this midweek, I want to share with you why Cardano's price is up today. We saw a lot of doom and gloom over the weekend, right? We saw these huge liquidations, sell-offs, a lot of fear injected into markets, and yes, crypto was red and bloody. Double-digit losses posted back-to-back days. It was a very fearful environment. The sentiment surrounding crypto was, oh, it's over, we're going to zero. Sell, sell, sell. Okay, but this is very important not to be emotional during those times. We've been through a lot. If you've been trading crypto for as long as I have, you understand that there are rocky days. There are great days, but there are some very volatile red days out there to be had. All right, but I do want to share with you guys why Cardano is up today. We'll get into the chart. I'll share with you a little bit of my insight as well. But if we have not done so, please, this is a perfect time for you guys to subscribe right here on the channel. Make sure you guys smash that like button and let's get down into it. Okay, so as we look at the market, you can see what I'm talking about, the crypto bubbles. They're not the end all be all, but it's important to understand where the more broader sentiment is surrounding the top 100. Very similar to kind of how the S&P works in stocks and traditional finance. I kind of use the top 100 cryptos as my benchmark. But within this is kind of where we're looking at Cardano, rounding out that 10th spot in total market cap. You can see right here on the data, we are up 4.1%, just eclipsing that 34 cents. So if we look back at the past week, I mean, this was a great chance to dollar cost average. We were at 28 cents, almost back into that territory where we were under 25 cents, where we were buying Cardano, kind of really lowering that cost basis. And that's something where I think that the narrative continues to rage on where crypto is headed. So I want to share with you guys why Cardano is up today. That's kind of where we're at within the overall scope of the market. You can see kind of Bitcoin up 4.2%, kind of leading the charge. Solana 11.1%, the biggest mover within the top 25. And if we do sort by the day, you can see a lot of the memes. The best meme out there right now is Dog with Hat and Popcat, but Dog with Hat 28.2% notably on the day, and the likes of Jasmine Coin having a very strong resurgence. I actually had that chart pulled up when I started this video because I was looking into my Jasmine, but that's kind of where I'm at. So I wanted to share with you that, and let's get back into why Cardano's up. Please remember though, guys, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence when we talk crypto. So we did find support at 31 cents after that horrible crash. You can see that right there, that line indicating that support level. We are seeing resistance then ahead at 37 cents. And I don't think it really matters personally. I think this is kind of a, separate from TA. This is kind of a market where crypto has a mind of its own. I think we're being very emotional. I think the institutional players at hand are definitely starting to shape kind of what's going on. It's just kind of what we didn't want to have happen. It's happening, right? The ETFs have caused a lot of inflows of major market movers, and I think we're seeing that across the board where cryptos and altcoins are really taking a hit. So Cardano is no exception to those rules, no matter how bullish or bearish you are against it. That's kind of where we're at, all right? But we did hit around 27 cents before we hit that first support bounce, and that's where we returned to where we're at currently trading on the charts. Like I said, guys, we are trading roughly, if we look at where Cardano is right now, a little quick update, 33.7, so continuing to move up. That's something very interesting, 5% now up. So we're continuing to hit another rise, now up at 5%. So if we do hit 37 cents, which I do think we will, I think, like I said, this is a very transient market crash. Personally, like I said, not financial advice, but if you have been trading crypto for this last few weeks or months, I think we were running a little bit too hot. And I think a correction was inevitable. Bitcoin hitting all-time high and then hitting all-time high again. I think a little pullback was in the cards, and this is what we got. And then couple that with the volatility within crypto, and I think we had a more broader sell-off where everybody panicked. Everybody went to the, running to the hills and selling their crypto. So, but we are seeing buy volume return. That's number two. That's a big thing that's going to help us move forward, get that buy wall, and continue to fight the bears within that argument. And also the RSI reversed course. So now we were technically way oversold at 30. The RSI has reversed, and now we're up about 36. So that is something where we look at this correction, what's ongoing. That is a huge kind of indication of where the momentum's headed, right? If we are becoming a little oversold, yes, it's bearish. But if we are overbought, yes, that's where we're going to continue to see rise. The RSI has been kind of fluctuating. and that's okay. You're never going to have a complete dominance one form or another. It's going to oscillate back and forth, and the biggest thing within that is just noticing where we're headed. Because if you look at it more on a more broader scope, you can see kind of that RSI shaping the momentum of the market. But what we had was just that coupled with some fear, and then that's how we got these huge panic sells that resulted Cardano to dip below 30 cents very transiently. Okay, so kind of how I feel about it. I do want to share with you guys a little bit of a quick insight into the Fear and Greed Index. This is just off CoinMarketCap. I suggest you guys actually look at this every single day when you just wake up in the morning. See where the fear and greed is. Right now we're at 43, so we are neutral. That's a very strong sentiment because we were a little bit below that. We were trending in the the fearful direction. We weren't in extreme fear, but we're on a little bit of a free fall, and that's kind of what I think injected a lot of fear in the markets. But like I said, guys, Cardano 4%, depending where you look at it on the crypto bubbles, that's where we could see Cardano. It was 4.6, it was 5. So a lot of volume, a lot of volatility. Cardano right now, as I conclude this video, 33.6 on the charts. Let's see what happens. Like I said, it's been a good day, a bad week, down 17%. But let's keep in mind, this is Cardano. We hit highs of 74 cents, but we are still technically up 12.3% on the year. So that's something to hang our hats on as we look for the Chang hard fork to come about in this next little wave that we have going on in crypto. I think that's something where we could be very bullish. I think 2024 still has some bullishness left in the cards. I'm very optimistic about the direction of the presidential election. Regardless of your affiliation with any party within the United States, I definitely think that's something in the cards where we're understating the magnitude of what would happen if we do get, say, some leniency and some freedom to trade crypto the way we want to and the way it's designed to be. So that's kind of where I'm at. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys all do before exiting. It's a great way to become involved. Turn on the notification bell. Don't forget also to follow me on X at the Crypto Mark, as well as always, smashing that like button. That helps us all out here on YouTube. So appreciate you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.